I want to give you a definition of sovereignty here that's incredibly oversimplified. And that is this: limitless reign and rule. And so when we say this morning that gospel freedom is marked by the celebration of sovereignty, what we're saying is it's marked by the celebration or the rejoicing, to use Isaiah and Paul's words, of God's limitless rule and reign. Our God reigns without limit. Our God rules without limit. It's as though when Paul puts this together and he constructs these final words of chapter 4, it's a building of momentum that, yes, to live a life of gospel freedom means that you trust, but it's not only about trust, it's a trust that emerges in celebration. It's a trust that's so deep in you that it's rejoicing that comes out of your mouth. It's a trust that produces celebration. Gospel freedom is really about trusting our God so deeply that we're able to celebrate amidst that kind of difficulty. We're able to celebrate as we endure. We're able to celebrate and rejoice as we are continuing to live faithfully, trusting in Him. It's rejoicing amidst that season of work that you're going through. Everything's going the wrong way. Whether it's everybody's getting laid off and you think you're next, or it's that horrible supervisor or boss that you're now working for, whatever the situation is, it's rejoicing in that season because you know you're exactly where God's called you to be. That's living a life of gospel freedom. You're free because of the trust and celebration that you have. It's rejoicing amidst an illness that you're going through, which it makes no sense to rejoice in, but you know that God reigns supreme. He sits on His throne. His reign and rule is limitless, and He is working for your good and ultimately His great glory. And so you're rejoicing and trusting. That's what it looks like to live a life marked by gospel freedom. It's rejoicing amidst the financial difficulty. Knowing that you're in that place and you don't know how you're going to pay the next bill, or you don't know where the money's going to come from to meet this obligation, but knowing that you worship a God whose reign and rule is limitless and He is provider. Capital P, provider. Living a life of gospel freedom is trusting amidst that season and rejoicing amidst that trust. That's what freedom looks like. And so I ask you again, the same thing Paul's asking, do you live a life marked by gospel freedom?